Hey everybody, welcome back to White Pine Homestead, and it is spring and things are about to start happening. Hey everyone, hope you guys are having a great day. I am enjoying a nice crisp morning out here on my porch, listening to my chickens and kind of just surveying what we've got going on. The snow is starting to melt. We have so many projects we want to do this season. I have no idea how many are going to get done, but I'm looking forward to seeing what we are able to accomplish and not fretting over what doesn't get done, just being thankful for what does. So I thought I'd just kind of give you a look out today, see how the snow is melting, and it's kind of interesting where we live. We're in a bit of a bowl, so all the properties around us that I drive by or am near, they don't have any snow. They're done, but we have a lot of snow. Well, we have a lot more snow for a lot longer than they do. So, but we're at the tail end of it, thankfully, and I am just super excited. The first thing we're going to be tackling is the garden area. I wrote a to-do list out the other day and it seemed a bit daunting looking at it. And then I just realized that, you know what? I can only mark off one thing at a time anyways. So no point in fretting. Well, let's just take a look around, everybody. Here we go. As you can see, we've got snow still out here in our pasture area and some on the garden. I'm going to walk down there in a moment. But it is going away. There's only bits and pieces of it out there. And fruit trees don't have anything on them. A little bit of snow over there still. This really over here is going to be, the main area of things to accomplish. I don't know, like I said, how much is going to get done. We have a large to-do list. We want to rip out the pig area that's in there because that was never meant to be a permanent situation. Our whole pasture is it's 3 acres, and the pig area was put in the middle of the 3 acres. We want to refence the entire pasture. It's just long overdue. It was like that when we purchased the home, and we've patched it to keep, past animals because we've been here 4 years now. But it's time to get it done. And then here's our garden area here with a truck in the middle of it at the moment. Last year, Nick had started to try and start putting in garden beds. We were going to do them with these cement blocks. I don't know if you can see them right over here. That's a bunch of pallets of cement blocks that we had ordered. But since starting it, we really found that it wasn't working for what we ultimately wanted. So we've decided we're just going to put those aside for another project. And there is a local gentleman not too far from us that builds these beautiful garden beds. And although it would be more cost effective in a sense for us to build our own, time is an issue. Nick works 12-hour days. He's gone for works for 2 weeks. He's home now, but he works for 2 weeks and then he's off a week, and that week just flies by. So we're just trying to decide what to put on his plate and what to do differently. So, and you can see that not all the snow is quite gone out of this garden area. Then we're going to put down some weed paper that we purchased, and then we're going to cover this area in this gravel. I think we're probably going to need another load of this. We're trying to set up the garden area as to make the less work later. So to keep it cleaned up and simple. And this area over here is gonna, I believe, is where we're gonna be putting the pigs, but we need to walk that and try and sort that out. We haven't drawn it out or really exactly decided how it's gonna be. Over here, eventually, there will be a barn. I'm positive that won't happen this year. So we're just going to try and get the pasture fenced in for now. And then what we call the hay barn, which is where we were storing hay for our llama and goats that we used to have. And then we currently keep our feed for the chickens and everything here, is this building. And it is a bit chaotic inside. But we were going to put the rabbitry right here against this wall and build out. But every time I stared at this building and tried to figure out how we were going to do the pitch so we didn't cause a mess when the snow is coming down, I just couldn't wrap my head around it. So I realized we have no animals we're feeding hay to, and that freezer right there is, it doesn't have a plug-in or anything. We just use it to store chicken feed in. So I think this building is going to become the rabbitry, and of course we'll take you along for that journey if that's how it works out. We'll know more soon. It has electricity to it, which is nice because we are setting up a watering system that has heat tape, I guess, basically in the little watering systems. Like I said, we're trying to set up things as manageable as, set them up the way we want to so they're simpler to manage with our everyday lives. So there is just lots to clean up and to set up, but now we can finally start beginning is our hope. And then over here behind the container van, we're going to be putting in a setup for our vehicles, and gosh, there's just so much on the list. And then if you can see, I've got leaves everywhere. I did not get those whatchamacallit, I can't think of the word. Oh, raked up. There we go. Did not get those raked up before the snow started falling. So we are going to get those raked up here soon and in bags and save them because we want to use them in the bottom of our beds. We want to put as much organic material in them, and I really want to, well, I'm going to be researching, just trying to, storage container van there, get our soil up to par. So that is one of the issues I have been trying to find, is a good source to get our soil. And then our chickens, our girls are out right now. And we did lose a chicken this winter, unfortunately. She got henpecked, and I've actually never seen a case that bad. I actually tried to do a little video on it, but she was not doing well. It was pretty yucky. I decided not to do it. I deleted the footage. And she didn't make it a night once we got her out of there. So, but we want to give them a covered area because their coop is nice, but we want to put some covered area so they can get out of the coop a bit more in the winter, because there are quite a few of them, and it just gets, they need a little more space. So that's on the agenda this year as well. Like I said, I'm not going to go over the list because it is big and I don't know how much of it will get accomplished, but we are excited to share it with you as we go. So there's a little look at how things are thawing out and how our spring is going, and yeah, I'm just really getting in the mood. I hurt my back and I've been down a bit, which is unfortunately a bit of a reoccurring issue for me. So that's why videos didn't happen as I had planned. I was on it. I was going to get you guys a video out every week, and it didn't happen. I'm just going to keep working on that. We'll get them out as we can, and hopefully you guys can continue to enjoy our journey as we go. And yeah, we're just excited. If you have any questions or things about what we're doing, I think I didn't quite finish. The gentleman, we have someone building our beds. That's what I was saying, and I didn't quite finish that. He is... gentleman, he brings in redwood from the redwood forest in California, and he builds these beautiful beds, and the way he builds them in a sense is very cost effective because one, we can't get that lumber, and two, Nick's time is just really precious, and so is mine because we homeschool our children, and it's just, we stay busy. We actually homeschool all year round, so that means I don't get a summer off, but we're almost done. We do school from about the second week of January through Thanksgiving, and then we take the holidays off, and we really enjoy doing it that way. So we do 4 days a week, And then we're for a few months, and now we're about to get to 3 days. So we'll do 3 days a week through the summer. And I'm actually going to do a little video here soon on kind of our homeschooling setup, because I have been asked some questions about that, and I thought, well, why don't I make a little video and let people see what we do? So anyways, hopefully we'll have the garden beds by the end of the month, because what's today's April 3rd, I believe. Yeah, April 3rd. So hopefully we'll have those by the end of the month. No, am I off? It might be the 4th. I'm not even sure right now. You'll get this video soon. Anyways, so hopefully we'll have garden beds in. Then we got to get the soil filled up. Once I figure that out, like I said, using as much organic material as we can and from our property, and then hauling in some stuff and just working on learning how to amend the soil. And we're not going to plant all our beds this year. We're just going to plant a few and get things going as much as we can. So I hope you stick around for the journey, and we're excited to get started this season. All right, guys, hope you're having a great day, and we hope to see you in the next video. Bye.